turntable, buried in the dust, a relic of a better time before the rust. I put the needle down, searching for a sound to make me whole. Found a familiar scratch that settles in my soul. It was our song we danced to the night we met in June. Now it just skips a rhythm that's completely out of tune. Spinning round and round, stuck inside the groove, a broken record of the love I can't remove. It only plays 3 seconds, then it starts again, repeating how you left me, repeating all the pain. I can't turn off the music, I can't lift the arm, stuck inside this loop, succumbing to the harm. The lyrics used to talk about forever and a light. Now the only word I hear is goodbye every single night. I know the vinyl's warped, the machine is getting old, but it's the only story that I want to have been told. I know I should replace it, find a new and modern tune, but I'm addicted to the echo of the love we lost too soon. Spinning round and round, stuck inside the groove, a broken record of the love I can't remove. It only plays 3 seconds, then it starts again, repeating how you left me, repeating all the pain. I can't turn off the music, I can't lift the arm, stuck inside this loop, succumbing to the harm. I slam my hand on the table, try to make the song move on, but it always jumps right back to the moment you were gone. The same 3 words, the same 3 beats, the same 3 notes of sorrow. There is no progress here, no hope for a tomorrow. Spinning round and round, stuck inside the groove, a broken record of the love I can't remove. It only plays 3 seconds, then it starts again, repeating how you left me, repeating all the pain. I can't turn off the music, I can't lift the arm, stuck inside this loop, succumbing to the harm. Stuck inside this loop, the same sound, the same pain, static noise, static noise, static noise. found your picture inside the velvet case, a small piece of plastic, a relic of your grace. I tried to tune the low E, but the wood began to groan. It's forgotten the vibration, it's forgotten every tone. The air in the bedroom is a heavy frozen weight, like a concert that ended just a second too late. I'm reaching for a chorus, I'm searching for a key, but the minor chords are the only ones that recognize me. My fingers are calloused from holding on too tight to a melody that vanished in the middle of the night. And oh, it's the silence between the strings that hurts more than the sadness that a goodbye brings. The space where your harmony was supposed to go is a wide, hollow canyon where the cold winds blow. The song is still playing, but I'm missing the part that was written in the heartbeat of your hollowed out heart. Yeah, it's the silence between the strings. You used to hum along while I played for the walls. Now there's only a ringing in the empty upstairs halls. I look at the fretboard where your hand used to rest, a map of a journey that put us to the test. I snapped a silver wire when I tried to play our song, and the snap felt like the moment I realized we were wrong. I'm screaming at the wood, I'm begging it to speak, to tell me why the rhythm of our love became so weak. Is it me? Is it the friction? Is it the bridge that broke down? Or do we just get tired of making the same old sound? Give me one more note, give me one more verse, before this quiet becomes a beautiful curse. Oh, it's the silence between the strings that hurts more than the sadness that a goodbye brings. The space where your harmony was supposed to go is a wide, hollow canyon where the cold winds blow. The song is still playing, but I'm missing the part that was written in the heartbeat of your hollowed out heart. E is flat, the heart is dry. I think the music is saying goodbye to silence between the streams. Production and performance tips, Vaco style, start with very dry. To make it feel close and intimate, then Addie that Kane used the Berkeley verbiage to shuz to practice maintaining your emotional crap without losing pitch. If you record this, include the literal sound of a string snapping or the rustle of a guitar case to add to the realism. When you're ready to share this heart-touching song, use the TikTok preordum setter to find trending visual filters that match this melancholic muse instrument aesthetic for further inspiration on writing songs that use instruments as metaphors. Listen to the official song credits for tracks like Violins by Lagoon or the raw instrumentation of Bodyguard. We were living in a house built of autumn leaves, ignoring the wind as it pulled at our sleeves. I held you like something I knew I couldn't keep, like a secret you whispered before you fall deep. I should've known by the way the clock stopped in the hall that the higher the climb, the more bitter the fall. You were the sky and I was the ground, but gravity always comes back for its pound. The debt collectors are knocking at my door, demanding the moments I can't give anymore. Beautiful life that was scared of its death. I was breathing the air that you pulled from the trees. Now I'm down on my spirit, I'm down on my knees. The universe called and it wanted us back, leaving me here. Just borrowed time. I look at our names written deep in the sand. The ocean is reaching, taking back all the land. Every I love you was just a short-term loan, and now I'm paying the interest all on my own. I used to inhale every laugh that you gave. Now I'm drowning in silence, wave after wave. Can I just 1 minute, just 1 second more, before the ghosts come and drag me away from the shore. I'll give back the sun, I'll give back the stars. Just let me keep the memory of who we are. The lender is greedy, the contract is signed, and I'm leaving the best of my heartbeat behind. In my chest, I'm tired of running, I just need to rest. It was never tips, vocal delivery, focus on the stolen breath aspect, use short, punctuated phrasing in the verses to simulate the feeling of having the air taken out of you. Melody tip, use a falling melody on the word borrow during the chorus to emphasize the feeling of giving something back or losing it. Aguspire, use the Nate ambition as contact lacquery for realistic, emotional string arrangements that swell during the bridge for help distributing your new track. You can look into the Spotify for Artist platform to understand how to build a playlist following for your sad ballads. For more inspiration on borrowed time themes, listen to the lyrical mastery of artists like Hosier. I found the draft tucked deep inside the drawer, the one I meant to send a year ago or more. 5 pages written of how I moved along, how I found my rhythm and I found a brand new song. The ink is dry, the handwriting is steady and clear, telling you the lies I thought you'd wanna hear. I said I'm happy, I said I'm doing fine, that I don't look for your face in the glass of my wine. But at the very bottom, beneath the final sincerely, there's a shaking line that speaks the truth too clearly. A little corner where the paper is wrinkled from a tear, the only part of the letter that I wish you were here to hear. Oh, it's the postscript of a love letter, the part that knows I'm never getting better. 4 words bleeding through the white and the gray. I still love you is all I really had to say after the goodbye. main body of the page is a well-rehearsed act, full of clever metaphors and cold hard facts. I describe the weather, I describe the empty street, pretending that my life is finally complete. But the PS is a ghost, the PS is the bone. It's the sound of a person who is terrified and alone. It's the PS, I miss you. It's the PS, come postscript of a love letter, the part that knows I'm never getting better. Four words bleeding through the white and the gray. I still love you is all I really had to say. After the goodbye, after the all the best, it's the secret heart beating inside of my chest. P.S. I forgot to tell you. P.S. I'm still waiting. I'm folding the paper. I'm putting it away. One last delicate note. Postscript. Goodbye. Put patient and emotional delivery. Vocal delivery. Try to make the verses sound composed and steady. Then let the voice crack or become breathier during a premiere and cuts to show the shaking lines of the letter. Sound design. You can record the sound of a pen on paper or a letter being folded to place softly in the background of the intro and outro. Use the sound trap by Spotify Online Studio to layer these intimate Foley sounds. Inspiration for help writing your own sad letters. Explore the archive of real letters and letters of note to find phrases that feel authentic and human. If you plan on releasing this as an original song, you can register your lyrics with a performing rights organization like ASCAP or D&I to protect your original work as a songwriter. The alarm still screams at 6 a.m. to a pillow that remembers you, but I don't see the shade. I stumble to the kitchen, the coffee pot is cold. The story of a future that will never be told. The walls are painted empty, the air is thick with gone, and I'm just a ghost haunting a house we used to call home. And the noise was deafening when we were here. Fights and laughter, love and fear. But the silence that you left behind is so much worse than sound. It's a hollow aching echo where your heartbeat should be found. It's not peaceful, it's not calm, it's a ringing in my head, the brutal crushing silence after everything we said. I found your favorite sweater, it still smells like your skin, a cruel and gentle reminder of how close you've always been. I traced the lines on photographs we took last July, before the light went out of us, before you said goodbye. I walk through town, I see your ghost in every crowded street, 1,000 broken records playing on repeat. And the noise was deafening when we were here, fights and laughter, love and fear. But the silence that you left behind is so much worse than sound. It's a hollow aching echo where your heartbeat should be found. It's not peaceful, it's not calm, it's a ringing in my head, the brutal crushing silence after everything you said. I turn the TV on just to fill the space, anything to cover up the absence of your face. I tried to call your number just to hear the tone, but you changed it, didn't you? Now I'm truly on my own. I tear the pages from the calendar, erasing time, erase the love that once was yours and mine. And the noise was deafening when we were here, fights and laughter, love and fear. But the silence that you left behind is so much worse than sound. It's a hollow aching echo where your heartbeat should be found. It's not peaceful, it's not calm, it's a ringing in my head, the brutal crushing silence after everything we said. Silence after you left, stealing every single breath. It's so loud, so loud. We built a house with wishes and whispered promises, a fragile little kingdom in a world of harshness. The foundation was a future we swore we'd see together, through every single storm and every changing weather. The paint is peeling now, the windows are all cracked. It's funny how life can crumble when love is attacked. Welcome to this empty space, the geography of us, where every single memory turns to dust. This isn't where the stars align or where the angels fly. This is the cold hard ground where dreams go to die. With every faded photograph and every bitter sigh, here is where we laid our only hope to die. still sleep on the left side. The habit's hard to break. My heart keeps keeping rhythm, just for goodness sake. The ring is in the drawer now, under socks and clothes. A silver circle memory of how quickly a life froze. I water plastic flowers, cause the real ones just remind that everything we planted we eventually left behind. Welcome to this empty space, the geography of us, where every single memory turns to dust. This isn't where the stars align or where the angels fly. This is the cold hard ground where dreams go to die. With every faded photograph and every bitter sigh, here is where we laid our only hope to die. They say the closure comes in waves, or maybe in a letter, but every day without you doesn't seem to get much better. I'm stuck here in the graveyard of everything we planned, with the ring still in the drawer and a broken heart in hand. I'm the only witness to the burial of our time, guilty of the silence of perfect tragic crime. Welcome to this empty space, the geography of us, where every single memory turns to dust. This isn't where the stars align or where the angels fly. This is the cold hard ground where dreams go to die. With every faded photograph and every bitter sigh, here is where we laid our only hope to die. Where the light ran out, where I learned to doubt. It's silent now, the final lullaby, where dreams go to die. I found it in the duster of our old apartment floor, the sixth string you used to strum right outside my door. The wood is scratched, the promise gone, the sound hole full of dust, just like the promises we made and the trust we had to bust. It used to sing our stories, every melody a star. Now it's just a silent witness to a world ripped all apart. One string is missing entirely, snapped under the strain. The others are just holding on, reflecting all the pain. Broken strings on a stolen guitar, picked up by fate, played by a falling star. The music we made was beautiful and clear, now just a hollow box filled up with silent fear. Every tuning peg is rusted, every chord out of key. Yeah, that old guitar is a mirror image of you and me. try to tune the E string, try to make it sing your name, but all I get is dissonance, a cold and hollow flame. The G strings wrapped around a memory of a time, and then every little moment felt like poetry and rhyme. I thought that we could fix it, just tighten up the screws, but you can't mend the metal when the heart has paid its dues. It's just an artifact of a love we couldn't keep, a six-string monument to a promise buried deep. With broken strings on a stolen guitar, picked up by fate, played by a falling star. The music we made was beautiful and clear, now just a hollow box filled up with silent fear. Every tuning peg is rusted, every chord out of key. Yeah, that old guitar is a mirror image of you and me. Broken strings on a stolen guitar can't make a sound, just the wreckage of a love that can't be found. Maybe if I found a new set, shiny and new, could it ever sound the same as when I played for you? No, the wood remembers every hand, every single song. It knows exactly where it used to belong. You can't replace the tension, you can't rewind the time, can't fix a broken heart with a simple, easy rhyme. Broken strings on a stolen guitar, picked up by fate, played by a falling star. The music we made was beautiful and clear, now just a hollow box filled up with silent fear. Every tuning peg is rusted, every chord out of key. Yeah, that old guitar is a mirror image of you and me. Broken strings on a stolen guitar can't make a sound, just the rage of a love that can't be found. Stolen by a moment, broken by the end. No song left to play, just silence and pretend. Broken strings on a stolen guitar, that's exactly what we are. Blue light is burning, a hole in the dark. I'm scrolling back months just to find a faint spark. Thumb on the glass, tracing lines of your face in a digital world, in a hollowed out space. See you're active 10 miles away, but you're further than stars at the end of the day. My battery's dying and I'm losing my grip, watching our history start to lose, sink and slip. One little tap, and I'm blocked from your view, left in a ghost town of things I can't undo. And now there's tears on a touch screen, blurred and cold, stories of us that will never be told. I'm swiping through photos till my vision is dim, watching your smile as it shifts toward him. The glass is a barrier I can't break through, between the girl boy I once was and the stranger is you. Yeah, it's just cold glass and tears on a touchscreen. You type in, bubbles appear, then they fade. The cruelest of games that we've ever played. A heart on a picture, a like on a post. Is this all that's left of the love I miss most? I'm checking your location till I make myself sick. Heartbreak is faster than a double click. Delete the thread, clear the cache, turn all the messages into gray ash. I wanna throw this phone against the wall, 'cause it's a window to a heaven I can't reach at all. I'm screaming at a rectangle of plastic and light, but the silence is the only thing responding to mine. Tears on a touch screen, blurred and cold, stories of us that will never be told. I'm swiping through photos till my vision is dim, watching your smile as it shifts toward him. The glass is a barrier I can't break through, between the girl boy I once was and the stranger is you. Notification. Memory from a year ago. I don't think I wanna know. The screen goes black. I see my own eyes, just glass. And goodbye, production and creative tips. Vocal delivery uses slightly robotic, filter photo effect in the verses to mimic the digital feed, but let the bridge be completely raw and organic to show human pain. Visurit. For a music video, use the Pexels video library to find royalty-free footage of rain on glass or the glow of screens in dark rooms. Distribution. Once your track is recorded, you can use TuneCore or DistroKid to get your original emotional song onto Spotify and Apple Music to reach a global audience. Inspiration on the digital loneliness aesthetic. Check out the lyrical depth of artists like Lord Huron or the fit-driven sadness of Laney. The floorboards are dusty, the windows are tight. The sun is a witness to a long hollow light. There's no storm outside, and the ceiling isn't leaking, but the silence in here is the only thing speaking. I'm pulling in air that feels heavy as lead, trying to fight off the ghosts in my head. My lungs are burning, but there's nothing to drink. I'm standing upright, so why do I sink? The carpet is dry, but I'm soaked to the bone, drowning in a place that I used to call home. And I'm treading water in a dry room, gasping for air in the velvet and gloom. My arms are so tired from holding up the weight of a love that arrived just a second too late. The walls are all steady, the foundation is sound. So tell me why I'm treading water in a dry room. Your ghost is the pressure, it's the salt in the deep. It's the anchor that drags me away from my sleep. I look at your picture and the waves start to rise. The current is hidden behind my own eyes. Everyone walks through and they don't get a chill while I'm fighting the urge to just let myself away from my reach, but I'm miles and miles from a solid beach. I'm kicking, I'm screaming, I'm losing the fight in the middle of a room, in the middle of the light. Let the floor turn to ocean, let the walls start to break. At least then the pain would be something real. I could tell. Treading water in a dry room, gasping for air in the velvet and gloom. My arms are so tired from holding up the weight of a love that arrived just a second too late. The walls are all steady, the foundation is sound. So tell me why I feel like I'm going to drown. Yeah, I'm treading water in a dry room.
Bubble and hiss. The tide's coming in. The room is so empty, but I'm under again.
I'm just treading water in a dry
Production and performance tips, bold styles, start the verses very breathless, as if you were actually struggling to speak. Use a lot of reverb on the vocals to create a sense of vast, empty space. You could include very faint sounds of bubbles or underwater rushing during the instrumental breaks to emphasize the metaphor.